Welcome to Learn TV. We are here at the home of the Warriors to see them take on rival South Pointe Stallions. This is our first coverage of girls varsity soccer for the season, and we are just before kickoff. Two pretty evenly matched teams. Coming in at number 25 in the state is Indian High School. They are 5-2 on the season, while South Pointe, the number 71 team ranked in the state, comes in at 3-3. Obviously, this being a home game for Indian Land, they should be the favorites, and it's pretty easy to see why as the Stallions take the field. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors real quick before we get started. Tonight's sponsors are Kershaw House of Pizza, Craig Farm Historic Preservation Foundation, the City of Lancaster, Founders Federal Credit Union, Comporium Communications, and Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority. Big shout out to those guys that make all of this possible. And we are underway. Indian Land immediately upfield pressing the back line here. They are going to test you early and often, and you need to stay composed, especially if your team gives up a couple goals. You got to settle in here somewhere. And South Pointe pushing. Obviously, a feeling out process here early on. And it is out of bounds. Indian Land throw in on the far side of the field. We know what to expect as a technically sound Lady Warriors team. Good movement in space so far. And good block there from the Stallions, number 21. Good heads-up play. Quick the other way, but nothing doing. And that's Bishop cleaning things up. Picking out the pass, stolen going the other way. Kempf scans, sits it out wide for Nerdinsky, excuse me. And again, the defender sniffing it out. Good play by the back line there. Ooh, and towing it over the keeper will go behind for the goal kick. So far, much resolve from the back line of the Stallions. Low kick right in front for Bishop, who able to handle it beautifully. Up to Mansell, but right at the keeper. Bishop with some, or excuse me, that is Kempf with some beautiful footwork. Number 7, Zoe Kempf. Right in front of 3 Stallions there. Made it look easy. Ooh, good tackle. That there is Hunter Bishop. Third tackle for her already. Strong on the challenge. Stallion throwing on the far side. Working the far side still, unable to gain much possession there. That's going to be Slip Okura with a good keep of the ball there for the Indian Warriors. Paget nearly losing it, but gets it back. And Kemp quick with the ball. Very quick with the ball. Wide open. She has offsides. Really going to want that one back. She was wide open on the far side of the field. Home fans knew it. Would have been tough sledding there for the Stallion keeper had that not been offsides. Free kick, long line drive. Bishop quickly back the other way. Kempf. Mansell unable to get on the ends of it. Stallion ball the other way. They are not waiting. No standing on the laurels for the Indian Land Warriors. Quick up the other way. Mansell might not be able to get to the end of it. And just able to keep it in bounds. Good heads-up play. Good cross inside and easy money. Easy, easy money. Let's take a peek at that one again. That is going to be Berkeley Slepokura, who just had to wait on that thing long and stuck in the air for a while, but able to get her head on the other end of it. Beautiful play, and that's going to be 1-0 Indian Land Warriors. 35-20. That goal brought to you by Kershaw House of Pizza. Kershaw House of Pizza is a locally owned full-service restaurant in Kershaw since 1988. They have fettuccine Tuesday nights and family meals on Wednesday. For more details, check out their Facebook page, Kershaw House of Pizza. Already back on it here. Quickly, Mansell. And they have numbers. In no hurry, but loses it there. Easy tackle. 7 goes the other way for the Stallions. Trying to pick a pass, but losing it again. And Nelson. Good speed by the back there from the Stallions to clean things up. That was dangerous again. And she is right back the other way quickly. Fortunately, that one's going to go out of bounds and back to the Warriors. They do not give you any space to breathe there. Warrior up to this first level. Stallion ball. Good through ball. She has the speed to get on the end of it. 4 defenders trailing her. And unfortunately, not much from that one. Their first real opportunity of the evening for the Lady Stallions. And good speed there from the forward as she outpaced the entire back line from Indian Land. Impressive in its own right. And Kemp being a terror there in the middle, nearly forcing a turnover there. And no sooner than she gets the ball right back, Mansell. Good move there, and an opportunity again. A whiff on the tackle there, up. Is she onside? Yes, picks out a shot. It is going to be wide, though. Another good run from the Indian Land Lady Warriors. Make things look easy from time to time, but there are numbers in space, stretching the length of the field. It's almost too many options. 32-40 left here in the first half. Indian Land up 1-0. Kempf surveys. She's going to go inside the box herself here with an opportunity. Whips it inside, too far out front. Mansell looking for it, but a little too far out front. Another good play there from Kempf. Really making this team tick right now, offensively speaking. So, Lady Stallion goal kick here. Backline pressing high for Indian Land. Stallions the other way, far side of the field, but it's a turnover. Right into the hands of Addison Paget and up to Mansell. Mansell pushing it inside. An opportunity, but the keeper right there. That's Slepokura again there in the middle. Ooh, good steal. Mansell backs out. Kempf. Ooh, stepped in front of Slepokura, but it's actually going to go against her here as she toes it across in front of Mansell. Mansell an opportunity, but right at the keeper. Another really, really good run of play. Unable to finish. Defender almost with a steal there, but losing it right away. Kempf, she's got an opportunity to shoot herself here and may take one. And easy money. That was all Zoe Kempf there. No need for the rest of the team on that one. Easy goal there. Supplying the rest of the team. This time she's going to take one herself. That's going to bring it up to 2-0 Indian Land Warriors ahead of your ahead of the away team South Pointe Stallions. That goal brought to you by the Craig Farm Historic Preservation Foundation. The mission of the Craig Farm Historic Preservation Foundation is preserving and maintaining historic Craig House and Craig Farm in Lancaster County, South Carolina, promoting historic preservation and land conservation, advancing understanding and appreciation of the county and American's history, and promoting the classical arts and humanities and traditional values that enrich American life. Craig Farm Historic Preservation Foundation. Indian Land ball. So far, Stallions having a tough time with any form of possession. They're just right on top of them. Aside from a good attempt from 23 in front of goal, not much in the way of offense for the Stallions. Indian Land, on the other hand, quickly with the other things. See how things go with Kempf on the bench. I don't expect much of a drop-off. Nerdinsky to Mansell. Slepokura wide open in the middle, but unable to get a pass around her. Still make you hold your breath. Quick kick the other way, trying to take advantage of some spacing issues here. All the Warriors bunched up towards goal. Stallions with the ball from the moment. Nerdinsky, good way to run up to keep possession there. Paget. A good pass. She's going to be able to get in front of it, it looks like. Oh, but good recovery there from the back, as it looked like Paget had the angle and the speed, but good recovery. It's going to be Indian Land corner kick, their first of the game, and it looks like it's going to be Hannah Nerdinsky to do the honors. Committing everyone except for their two center backs. Mansell in front of the keeper, everybody else around the line. Good cross right in the middle. Unable to get on the end of it, though, as Mansell was the closest Warrior in the vicinity, but unable to cleanly pick one out. Stallion goal kick, 27:40 left here in the first half. Warriors up 2-0. Going to drop down right in front of the Warrior midfield. Mansell comes back to keep possession. Nelson. Mansell. Easy steal for the Stallions for the moment, but Paget cleans things up. Far side of the field, good flip there in the middle, right in front of Nerdinsky for the moment, but unable to do anything with it. Going to be Stallion ball here. 19 here from the edge of their final third, right up to the forward line. She's trying to stake possession out here, but having a tough time there in front of the defense of the Lady Warriors. Looks like this one's going to roll out of bounds, far side of the field. It's going to be Stallion ball. Good throw in here from the edge of the box, but cleaned up nicely. Paget pops it forward, and a whiff from the Stallions. This could spell trouble, but the back there flips it outside and lives to die another day. Looks like we're going to have a couple subs here. It's going to be Bishop and Landry for Nerdinsky and Slepo-Kura. Throw in, push right back out to her. And a battle on the sideline ends up Stallion ball. 24:33 left in the first half. It's going to be Warrior throw in, far side. And a little bit of a lazy pass there gets stolen. And a slick recovery, but 23 really pushing there of the Stallions. And Mansell has an opportunity here. They're going to call foul here. I am going to go on a limb here and say that's a gimme. I'm not sure that there's anything that Mansell did there to incite contact other than try to just run around. Right to Nelson. Kempf. I think she was trying to push that outside, ended up on Mansell's ankle and deflected the other way. Going to lose the possession for Indian Land there. Stallions throw it in quickly. They just do not let them breathe on possession at all. Kempf restores possession. Paget the other way. This time Landry works up with Mansell back to the middle. Mansell maybe an opportunity to cross things inside. It's a ground cross and deflected back the other way and out of bounds. It's going to be Indian Land throw in as Mansell gets up gingerly here. Nelson will throw it in short side of the field. Stallions in front of it, but unable to clear it with any meaningful passes here. Kempf skirts through the defenders into Mansell, but towed away by the center back for the moment. Good effort here from Indian Land. They just do not allow you to recover. And Kempf almost steps in front of it. Nelson cleaning it up. Good eyes upfield as she's going to have an opportunity to get this thing. Kempf back towards goal, goes to ground, but deflected and out of bounds. It's going to be behind the goal here. It's going to be corner Indian Land. As Nelson and Mansell as well as Bishop will come off here for Hester, Knoll, and one more I did not see. Again, no noticeable drop off on any substitutions here. All these girls are playing at top flight right now. Paget push things back towards goal quickly. Catching you off guard here. They're going to hold things up at midfield here. Landry. Kemp with room to work. Indian Land working far side. Ooh, and a bad pass. You got to pick your eyes up. Had her head down when she made the pass, and right to the Stallions. Stallion ball, far side of the field. There's going to be a throw in. 19:52 left. Stallion throw in short, right to Indian Land. And Paget able to get on the end of it. Kemp in the middle of the field. She's going to go far side. That is, I cannot see the number. And defender steps in front for Stallions, but right back to Indian Land. Stallions trying to clear it, but no success thus far. Kemp right back on it. She is very difficult to deal with on the ball. Good cross, but right to the keeper. 18:31. Shout out to our sponsor, the City of Lancaster. Go check out Christmas in the City and the MLK Parade streaming on YouTube on our Learn TV page. See, Lancaster wants to remind you to shop local small businesses and check out their website for upcoming events. The City of Lancaster. Kemp trying to work her way back towards goal. Good pass. And shot that sails behind and out. Will be Stallion goal kick. Good steal there from Kemp. To Slepo Kura, who may have an opportunity here. Shoots it back inside, but to no one in particular as the Stallions pick a pass. But an errant pass it is. Defender tracks it down and lets it roll out for an Indian Land throw in. And 19 for the Stallions. Indian Land pretty much able to do what they want, offensively speaking, so far. It's just a matter of finishing those chances. It's a long pass. Stolen. 16:20 left in the first half. Indian Land dominating 2-0 so far, with about 3 or 4 more goals on target so far. Space for the Warriors here at the far side of the field. Turn back. Really dominating possession here now. Good play. .23 from the Stallions, really trying to find something in the middle, but no success since that first opportunity. But seem to be working on the entire back line by herself. And 4-on-1 is not a recipe for success. Stallions throw in near side towards the forward, but unable to get on the end of it for the moment. Kempf. Landry unable to catch it. And Stallions poke it out far side. Subs here will come in. Mansell and Bishop are going to come in for Jordan and Slepo Kura. Indian Land throw in. And right back out. Staying with Indian Land. Mansell loses it though. Foul. South Pointe ball. Let's see if the Stallions can get a good opportunity out of this. Finally with 3 up towards that defensive line. Good pass. Just a hair too strong. Mansell gets it. Out wide. And Mansell the other way. Good good dribble there. Kemp with a good pass, good heads-up play. And an opportunity here for Charlotte Kempf. Too strong on the pass, but she'll get another take. It's going to be out of bounds. Stallions ball. Indian Land going opposite side. Mansell out wide to Knoll. Trying to push it up there to Tucker Landry, but it's towed out. .53 left in the first half here. At the home of the Warriors, they're up 2-0 so far. And that is Charlotte Kempf working on the back. And a good move there, but just a little strong on her turn. Indian Land the other way. And a good heads-up play from the Stallions. She fights for possession and is able to get on the end of it, but lets it go out for what I presume will be South Pointe corner kick here and their first set piece action of the game. Give a shout out to Founders Federal Credit Union. Founders Federal Credit Union is headquartered in Lancaster and is the largest credit union in the state of South Carolina. It was established in 1961 and as of June of 2023 has grown to 790 employees and over 250,000 members. Founders Federal Credit Union. Stallions with the corner here. Up and high, but right to the keeper. Made it look easy, like a glove. The goal kick high and deep. Free kick Indian Land. They take it quickly. Kemp the other way. Mansell with an opportunity. She goes back inside the field and decides a self pass is the way to diagnose here. She'll have an opportunity to shoot, and she takes another hard shot. She makes it look easy, folks. Someone give this kid a scholarship. And that will believe her second of the night, and so easy. Making the run is the hard part. Getting in front of goal, taking the shot's the easy part, as she's been on the money both times. Really helped making this team tick in the middle as this senior. Fear not, home fans, as there are two other Kemps on this team with eligibility left, so you're welcome. Indian Land up now 3-0, 9:21 left here in the first half. That goal was brought to you by Comporium Credit Union. Find all you need to be connected and entertained. They're always ready to offer you the latest technology and superior customer service with a personal touch. They're invested in the communities they serve, so you're treated like a neighbor, not a number. Comporium Communications. Bleh. That's called word salad. Indian Land the other way, 8:51. 3-0. Home team is up comfortably. And right now, it's not so much the defense for the Stallions. They're just unable to put much possession together, as this defense is just very ball hawking. Kemp quickly the other way. She's got, again, an easy opportunity as Landry gets in front of it and goes out wide. Shoots it inside. It's right back to Kemp. Turning. That was going to be Nerdinsky, but it goes out wide there. And Indian Land's really now settled so far up the pitch that even on goal kicks, their defensive line is at midfield. Indian Land throw in. Up to Mansell, who's in a perfect spot. Shoots it inside, but right to the right, or the left back there, cleaning it up nicely. She's done a good job in space tonight. Able to diagnose and deal with a lot of the pressure on this near side of the field for most of this first 40 minutes of the game. A real standout here for the Stallions. He's going to go the other way, but a poor pass ends up right in front of 23 again, who's been one of the bright spots for the Stallions. Opportunity here, offsides though. Mansell, and that's Kemp, but she's offsides as she was miles away from everyone else. .619 here to go in the first. Stallions from the 30. Turn the other way. Landry looks for a pass here. And Kempf to Mansell, who's all alone. Nerdinsky trailing. Landry and Kempf too, pushes it. And just a beautiful pass there, making it look easy. That number 2, or that's the first goal for Nyla Mansell, number 5, as she has run miles and miles tonight, finally getting her number called. And that's going to be 4-0 here. This goal brought to you by the Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority. The Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority gives the highest priority to delivering natural gas supplies at the lowest possible cost to our customers in the most responsible and cost-efficient means possible. Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority. Stallions now giving up 2 in the last few minutes, increasing the total 4-0, but an opportunity for the Stallions here. She decides to just take a shot, and fortunately for the keeper, it is right at her and makes it look easy. 23 really working and tough out there for the Stallions, but often finding her dealing with multiple defenders at once by herself. Most likely due to the immense amount of pressure this team is putting on the Stallions. Home team making it look easy. Deflected and out. Nerdinsky up. And 8. Not paying attention is going to lose it. This time it's Paget. It's going to be Indian land ball. Paget flipping it over towards the middle of the field, keeping it alive. Mansell there, deciding to hold things up. It's out of bounds and South Pointe ball. They got away with a little bit of a shove there. But I guess if the ref didn't see it, it didn't happen. Mansell dealing with the entire back line here. Still comes away with it, and an opportunity to go out wide to Landry, who takes it and shoots it, but right at the keeper. Almost made it 5-0 there. Quick kick. But it does not help as the onslaught continues here. Nerdinsky. Kempf called for it right away after the pass. Trying to get one more here before halftime, I see. Landry not giving him any space. And talk about being in the right spot at the right time. That should have been another goal by the skin of their teeth. Kempf, good dribble right to the defender, and she misses it. She missed it. Paget had a wide open. That was, again, that should have been 6-0. Man, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Stallions throw in. Trying to get out of this precarious spot, but they just can't seem to do it. Mansell. Paget to Nerdinsky then. Eyes up. Takes a shot herself, but right to the keeper. Everybody wants one. You get a goal, and you get a goal, and you get a goal. Like Oprah. Two on four here for the Stallions. Pushing it out wider and wider. Good play. Just good teamsman, or good recovery from the team there. Good help defense. Paget losing it. Stallions have it. No, they don't. Just kind of doing what they want at this point. Nerdinsky, eyes up. A little bit of space here. She's going to shoot one up to Mansell, but it's just a little bit too far outside, and one touch it pushes it out of bounds. Good knee. Why use your foot when you can use your knee? Lets it go to the keeper here. And that is going to do it here in the first half. The Lady Warriors up big against rival South Pointe 4-0. Stick around. We'll be back with more second half action. You're watching Learn TV. Welcome back to Learn TV, your home for high school soccer. We are here at the home of the Lady Warriors as they take on the South Pointe Stallions. Lady Warriors, all them in the first half. They're up 4-0 at home. Should probably be a little bit more like 7 or 8, but 4 is enough to get it done. Let's see what the Stallions did at halftime to reel things back in. A bright spot for them, number 23 with a couple of goal attempts. Other than that, it's really been mostly possession for Indian Land and the shots. We have, I believe it was Zoe Kemp, yes, with 2 goals in the first half. She's sort of been the spear or tip of the spear for them, her and Mansell there, number 5, who had the last goal. So we're just about ready for kickoff here in the second half. It's Charlotte Kemp working on the near side. Little back and forth here. Charlotte Kemp with the ball. Poked away there. Paget tracking her down. Quick throw in, Indian Land. That left back there for the Stallions is having a good night, number 8, as she gets another deflection and out of bounds to be Indian Land ball. Throw in quickly. Mansell with a good move, backed and nearly able to get the deflection herself, but unable to do so, and it's going to stay with the Warriors for the moment. Paget inside towards Mansell and Kemp, but nothing doing. It's going to end up right back to her. Let's see, yes, Nerdinsky, number 11. Kemp towards the middle, trying to find a lane here and shoots it again. That's 3. 1, 2, 3 for Zoe Kemp. She just makes it look so easy. All the hard work is coming in on the dribble, and the shots are just easy, like taking candy from a baby. So 5-0 already here. Wasting no time. Switching sides of the field. Same result, though. Charlotte Kemp, quick throw in. Nerdinsky. Slepokura up to Kemp, to Charlotte Kemp. And unable to deal with it are the Stallions. It's still going. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds for a throw in, just shy of what would have been a corner. Charlotte to Zoe. Right down to Mansell, but she's unable to do anything with it. And a good clearance here to reset things. Slepokura to Paget. Back to Zoe Kemp, who has a lane here. She'll take another shot up to, this time to Mansell. Great save for the first time. This time it's Zoe Kemp again. That's going to be 4 goals for her. Holy Batman. That's 6-0 for the Indian Land Warriors. When it rains, it pours. The unfortunate thing here for the Stallions is Indian Land's not going to let up. Good pass. That's going to be Caitlin Johnson from her backline position with a good pass, but unable to get on the end of it. And that's going to end up out of bounds. There's going to be any land throw in. The near side. Charlotte Kemp hits the deck here. Zoe Kemp with the free kick here from an interesting spot. Whips it inside over the head of Mansell into the keeper. Goal kick up to the 30, but right in front of Nerdinsky. Every time 23 gets the ball, the home team fans hold their breath because she's been dangerous. Zoe Kemp out wide. Charlotte with some space ahead of her, maybe an opportunity to pick out a pass for her sister, and she does. But can she get to it? She does. A good pass to herself, however, a better move from the defender, and this one's going to go out for a goal kick. And throw in for the Indian Land Warriors. Zoe Kemp with the ball. Back out to her. Slotting it out wide here. And already Kemp up to the far side and whips it in. Good cross, but right to the defender. Paget holding things for the team. Whips it inside. Good header. But Charlotte Kemp trying for her first goal. Not much steam on the shot itself, but a good run nonetheless. Way to get there. And a quick goal kick finds its way to the Stallions for the moment. Caitlin Johnson to Paget. Paget works it out wide to Charlotte Kemp, who loses it out of bounds. Picked her eyes up too quick. Indian Land throw in as Paget appealed that and one from the from the ref. Johnson. Kemp to Kemp. As always able to keep in front of it for the moment. Working on the Stallions. Caitlin Johnson the other way. Up to Nerdinsky. Chance for some action on the far side of the field. Mansell picks the ball, picks her eyes up. All the way to the back line. Back towards now Nerdinsky. Mansell at the edge of the box. Far side. She pushes it back towards her line. Somehow finds its way up to Slepo-Kura. And just a little too hard on the pass. 31-18 left. Nerdinsky. Mansell. Slepo-Kura loses it, stepped in front there. Good play. And she just whips it out of bounds. Indian Land throw in the box. Over the head of Paget, who toes it just wide of the goal. A good opportunity nonetheless. 30-24 left here. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors real quick. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kershaw House of Pizza, Craig Farm Historic Preservation Foundation, the City of Lancaster, Founders Federal Credit Union, Comporium Communications, and Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority. At this point, Indian Land's back line has really made a home for itself at midfield and kind of turned that into the line in the sand. Kempf out wide to Charlotte Kempf, who's got some space to work. Pushes it back inside and up to Paget, who may be able to get on the end of it. Does. Fights the way back to it. Nerdinsky whips it inside. And a good header. Oh, just out wide. That was just about money in the bank for Caitlin Knoll, who headed it just inches wide. Heck of a play there. Again, we've seen 3 or 4 goals just miss. Near misses. A term that makes no sense on the face of it. Because if you nearly miss something, don't you hit it? Deflected far enough away where Stallions get on it momentarily, but not much doing. Out of bounds. Kemp with the throw in up to Landry. Landry turns, pushes it out the other way. Space on the far side. Nerdinsky waits for it. Landry. Deflected again. Kemp is just so difficult to deal with. Nerdinsky. Smart play, but Landry wasn't ready. Out of bounds far side is going to be an Indian Land throw-in. 27-45 left here in this one. Paget, too strong. The effort is there, though, and Charlotte Kemp there to clean things up. Takes a shot of her own. It's deflected out wide, though. Her eyes lit up. She saw big sister do it. Now she wants one, too. Corner kick, Indian Land. Whipped it inside. Good corner. Good. And that's in. That's going to be Caitlin Johnson from her back line getting a good set piece in there and just cuts the mustard. Not much you can do about a header like that that is just perfectly placed down. They make it look easy, folks, but I promise you it ain't. It's out wide again. Charlotte Kempf. Foul. Stallion ball. 25-55 left. Indian Land Lady Warriors up 7-0 to zilch, not a nothing. Got in the big donut hole. Kempf losing her own dribble there. That's the first time you've seen her have issues with the ball at her feet tonight. I guess you can't win them at all. On a team full of so many talented players, it's very impressive when you can stand out as much as she does and has tonight. I don't think there's 30 seconds of this game has gone by all night where she's not got a touch on the ball. Knoll with an opportunity, but the keeper comes up and has days to get to it. Not as close as one would think, but Knoll was ready. Good goal kick. And Landry just lets it go. Johnson. Too strong. That time it wasn't. Kempf. She's got an opportunity. Let's see what she does with it. Pushes it up to Paget, but it's going to be a little too long, unfortunately. Goal kick. Indian Land trying to keep possession here. Kempf whips one in, deflected out, and going to be corner. Indian Land corner kick. Going to be Nerdinsky on the far side of the field. Oh, we're going to try a run at the box here. Mansell whips it inside, but pushed down from the keeper there. Good save, good deflection. And it's going to be Indian Land ball here. Charlotte Kemp for throw-in duties. Back to her sister Zoe. She takes a peek here and decides to push it into Landry, who sends it right back out of bounds. Stallion ball. Throw-in stolen. Zoe Kemp is not letting you breathe. Call her the South Carolina Strangler out there. No room to breathe. Ooh, Paget working on the left back here. It ends up out of bounds though. Goal kick, Stallions. Goal kick, Stallions here. 21:45 left. Line drive goal kick right up to Nerdinsky, who deflects it to Kemp. She turns it upfield. Knoll. Excuse me, Bishop. Out to Charlotte Kemp, who takes a look and whips it inside. Up to Nerdinsky, who puts a boot to it, but unable to handle it and get it down. Good opportunity nonetheless. Line drive right to Kempf. Back to Kempf. who goes out wide, takes on the defender and beats her easily, and pushes it in, trying to cause some havoc here, but cleaned up nicely by the Stallions. Noel, oh, turn and burn, able to track her down, putting a hurting on him. Throw in Stallions. Booted away. Working on the far left defender here and beats her. An errant tackle. Taken back inside. What a move. Up to Landry, whose touch is just too strong. But a beautiful run. Changing the field here. Landry. Whipped inside and got it down. What can you do? Looks like we got a foul here. It's Zoe Kemp. Took a shot to the shoulder, and that's going to be a yellow card on the Stallions. And very close to the goal. Shout out to our sponsors real quick while we got a second. It's going to be Stallions ball. Or no, it's going to be a penalty, excuse me. And who we will take the honors here will be Ava Hester, number 15. We'll shout out our sponsors after this is over. So an opportunity to put things up to 8. And keeper chose right, got her mitts to it, still scored. Right on. And this goal is going to be super special because it's going to be brought to you not by one sponsor, but by every sponsor. How about those apples? The one thing this goal is not going to be brought to you by is apples. Today's goal is going to be brought to you by Kershaw House of Pizza, Craig Farm Historic Preservation Foundation, the City of Lancaster, Founders Federal Credit Union, Comporum Communication, and Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority. Score big time with our partners. Stallions ball momentarily, anyway, at least. 17:35 to go. They're up 8-0. And it could have been worse, fellas and gents, or ladies and gents. Fellas and fellettes. Kempf working on 23 here. Pushing it out to Slepokura, which might be the coolest name I've ever said at a sporting event. Charlotte Kempf working on the sideline here. Ends up out of bounds. Zoe Kempf. Whipped back inside. (16-14) left. Throw in far side. Booted away. Dealt with it easily. Johnson the other way. Thumped over Slepokura's head. South Point throw in. 23 has it. Working on Landry and loses it. Tough to deal with 3 defenders at once all the time. Someone's got to get out there and help her. She's been trying, I'll give her credit. A couple of decent opportunities from her, and it's been strictly just from her effort. Landry. Slepokura spun her around, or else that was going to be a good pass. Deflected away and dealt with easily there. Missed the pass there, but it's going to end up in the box. Ooh, right to 23. Able to track it down there is 15s. It's going to be Ava Hester. Bishop to Landry. Slepokura has it. Whips it way out wide, and she misses, and Nerdansky not going to be able to track it down, though. A good opportunity, but just too strong on the pass. 13:30 left here. Going to be throw in here, far side of the field for the Stallions. And booted away. Back to Jordan. Join us next week. It's going to be the 20th, which is a Wednesday, and we're going to be at Buford to watch them take on Andrew Jackson. Excuse me, we're going to be here at Indianland again to watch them take on Andrew Jackson. I can't read. It's a boys' game. That's where I got the B from. But be there or be square. So get down funky. It'll make your eyes red just thinking about it. It'll be a holler and a hoot. And a hoot and a holler. Should be a goal fest at least. Should see another good performance from the home team here tonight. And they'll take on a very, very talented Andrew Jackson Lady Volunteer squad. And our first time to see them this season. And that one rolls out of bounds. Throw in Indianland. Right to Jordan. The GOAT. Ooh, I like how she left it, but there was nobody behind her, unfortunately. Landry throws it in. Paget working on her mark. Uh-oh. Everyone. Well, we thought you were safe. Just when you thought you were safe, the Kemp sisters check back in, and you realize that we're all screwed. 11-11-11 in the game. Make a wish. Picking up right where she left off. Jordan. Pushing it out wide. Stepped in front of, but not able to keep control. Heads up play there by the back for the Stallions. Number 8 playing really well. Dealing with a lot of opportunities and an onslaught there, but keeping her composure and playing really well all night. Shout out to number 8. And goodness gracious, talk about effort. Working on the edge of the box. And out of bounds. Nope, they're going to say it's a corner kick, Indian Land. As they're all going to take that long out of the box run here, taking advantage of the late arrival of their markers. Zoe Kemp with the header, but it goes behind. South Pointe ball. Goal kick Stallions. Low in line drive. 23 turns it. But there's, again, Ava Hesper cleaning things up after her penalty score not too long ago. And Bishop not afraid to, or Kemp not afraid to go all the way back to her line to restart the play. Landry, Kemp back inside. Didn't your mother tell you never to play with your food before you eat it? 23 again, pushing on him. Out wide is Charlotte Kemp trying the other side this time. Paget can't track it down. 8:29 left. Remember, join us again on the 20th. Here again to see them take on the AJ Volunteer Lady Volunteers. I just said that wrong again. It's the boys' team. One of these days. The game's here, I know that much. And it'll be a good one. Whipped inside, that's Charlotte Kemp. And it goes behind. That's 3 points for the field goal, though. Wrong kind of kicking. Goal kick Stallions. They've really had difficulty getting this thing out here. And that one's out of bounds. And Indian Land ball. Paget. Hester. Pushed out. That's going to be corner Indian Land. And Kemp will do the duties here. 7 minutes to go. Whipped inside. Pushed back out, though. And 23 puts a foot to it. Ooh, ouch. Paget somehow comes away with it and whips it in. Landry able to get to it, but do nothing with it, and she hits the deck pretty hard. Not happy with it, but she's up. Tough kid. Shout out our sponsors one more time here. And tonight's game is brought to you by Kershaw House of Pizza, Craig Farm Historic Preservation Foundation, the City of Lancaster, Founders Federal Credit Union, Comporium Communications, and Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority. Without them, none of this would be possible, so a big shout out to them. Got a whistle here. Looks like it's going to be Indian Land ball. Jordan loses it. Whipping it out. Not got her head around quicker, though. And Johnson cleaning things up. And that is going to do it for this edition of High School Soccer on Learn TV. Join us on the 20th here again, Indian Land versus AJ Boys Varsity. Thanks for watching Learn TV or High School Soccer on Learn TV, not Learn TV and High School Soccer, and we'll see you next time.